like any other instrument, your voice has four parts. Actuator, which in the case of the voice is our breath. The vibrators, which are the vocal folds. The resonators, which are the head, the throat, and the open spaces within the body. And the articulators. And to make each of these function properly, it's good to have them each kind of stacked independently. And one thing that a lot of singers kind of grapple with, struggle with, have difficulty with is isolating two major articulators, the tongue and the jaw. So the tongue and the jaw, they articulate a lot of the sounds that we make, right? And so what we want to do is make sure that they're functioning independently, that they're not working together. So if I'm going to say ah, ya, ya, right? Instead of going ah, ya, 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 using the jaw, which is really not necessary, I would want to economize that movement and just use my tongue. Ah, ya, 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 ya. So I'm leaving the jaw alone and not using it. Because why utilize something that we don't need? I think that, that whole less is more economical, just using the essentials approach is best, because then we have more available to us, more options later. Because if we always have to fuse these two things together, like if every time I move my hand up and down, I also have to move my eyebrows up and down. Like say I'm teaching myself to play basketball better now, because I was never that good at it as a kid. Every time I dribbled the ball, I had to go, that would be a nuisance, and that would be extra work. So it's best for me to just isolate this dribbling motion from my eyebrows. So if I can do the same with the jaw and the tongue, instead of why fuse two things if it's just going to be more work, and then it's going to cost me more when I want to express myself later. So let's practice. Let's take a single note and go switch from ah to an e, and all we have to do really is to lift the back of the tongue and lower it to create these sounds. So try that. Instead of going which I see all the time with people that are coming to my studio. So you try again. Take a nice breath through your nose because it moisturizes the air. But nose is for breathing. We breathe through our mouth when we don't have any time. Mouth is more for eating. So you breathe. And breathe again. Try here. Breathe in through your nose. Try here. Breathe in. Breathe in. Here. Breathe in. You can use a mirror to check, because sometimes it's hard to tell, or you can put your hand here. Make sure that the mandible here isn't moving, the jaw isn't going up and down. Just your tongue. Try here. Breathe in. And here. Try here. Here. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Breathe in. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Breathe in. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Breathe in. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. So as it's getting higher, it might get more difficult to isolate the tongue and the jaw. And the breathing in is just basically filling our tank for that, so that the actuator has actuating power. Let it breathe in. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Here. Ay, 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 ay. Sniff. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. I didn't get this overnight, if you're watching, okay? It was difficult to be able to do it on this F here without using my jaw. Let's try the F sharp. Breathe in. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. So, yes, it's really important to have that isolation between the tongue and the jaw. If you are a female, and you can rewind this and do it with me, but you would do it the octave above. So if I'm going, ay, 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 you would do it, ay, 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 ay. So you can always do it the octave above, because that would be too low for you probably. So yes, work on this. I would say this is key to have freedom in your singing. If you don't have that independence, say you have to do a riff, whoa, or something like that. If you have to go, whoa, that's a very inefficient way. So by isolating your tongue from your jaw, you gain a lot of flexibility, a lot of option, a lot of vocal freedom, and it unlocks range and power, because then you're not bound to how much you can link the jaw to the tongue. So I think it's worthwhile doing this. Take care.